We're back in the kitchen here at Shade Derp, and for the first time, I think I'm going to make use of the preparation phase. So we have like 3.5 minutes to try to get some stuff ready. I think I kind of want to try and try and get things ready so that we have some of our prep items sort of waiting for us ahead of time. I've been instead doing. Oops, I dropped that on the floor. I think. Oh, I'm sure I picked up. Oh, that's in the pan. What I've been doing instead has been like chopping up things as I needed them in the moment. But rather than doing that, I think we're going to do a little bit of preparation in advance, which is why they give us the time in the first place, to chop up some of the extra things that just sort of take extra time. I'm curious to see what... Wow, that bowl's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I'm curious to see if there is a way to get more orders through in a day. So we've previously been just doing them one at a time. We prep and do all the things. It only gives us one order at a time. We're not getting multiples yet. I'm sure that'll be coming. But with one order at a time, I'm wondering if we prepare the dish faster, will it give us another order so that we can earn more money, try to earn more fame, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do some prep work. We'll chop up some lemons. I think that's about the only thing. Oh, there we go. Lemons are about the only prep work I think we need at the moment, based on the number of recipes that we have. And on the plus side, I have also figured out how to pick up multiple items at once, so that's a good thing too. It's way more efficient than picking them up like one individual little sliced piece at a time. Okay, so I've quartered up a bunch of lemons. This bowl is like massive. I'm gonna put it over here maybe. Trying to keep it out of my road. We have quartered up lemons now. I actually have to have sliced lemons too, just in case somebody orders the tuna. The food doesn't spoil once we prepare it, which is good. So that makes the preparation phase, I guess, that much more valuable. We're open for business, and our first order is in. We need a salmon steak and boiled potatoes. This one's relatively easy to make, so it should be simple enough. I'm going to make sure the pan is clean. Apparently, you can dump stuff in the garbage here, which... that was not what I wanted to do. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can't fish it out of there. We got to buy a new pan. I was under the impression that we could just dump out the contents. How do I do that? Dump, rotate... Advanced controls. No, I don't know. I've seen people dump stuff out, but maybe it only gives you the option to dump it out if there's actually something in it. Alright, mistakes are made. It's fine. We bought another one. We're good to go. We're going to need 10 milliliters of oil in the pan to cook this up. Ooh, 9. Give me that. Just a little dab more. Too much. Alright, I have a feeling this is going to wreck my dish, so I'm going to... Let's try this dumping out thing. We have 15 milliliters of sunflower in here. Please, oh please. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, so we did dump it. Oh, there's our daily quest there, too. Serve 2 dishes with a score of at least 3 stars. Like it's 50 bonus experience points, I guess. Ew, that sounded wet. Alright, try this again. And again, we're way over. Love and life. Ah, rat. Alright, we got 11 milliliters in there. That's better than I did before, so we'll take that. Now, the salmon, I had previously been just, like, seasoning it in the pan, but I think sometimes some of the seasoning gets in the frying pan instead of on the fish, which could lead to incorrect seasoning, and we don't want that, so we're going to throw this in here. We're going to need 5 grams of salt, and we'll need 5 grams of pepper on here also, and then we can fire it right in the pan. Okay, we're also going to need to make some potatoes, but I don't have an extra pot right now because the other 2 pots have soup and borscht in them. So let's grab... I'm gonna grab the big pot. I've tried the small pot before, and it seemed to be basically the same size. It was just like skinnier. So I don't know, but we need a liter of water in here. All right, good enough. Said well like 1.1 liters we put out, but I'm pretty sure it's only 1 liter. Yeah, so, well, 1.1 liters, whatever. This will also need 20 grams of salt in it because we don't have to season it for the potatoes. This is supposed to be the easy dish, and I've already managed to make several mistakes. So, you know, good times. Alright, so we have... It says water, though. It doesn't say... I thought it normally said mixture when you have the water and the salt in, but whatever. It should be fine, hopefully. Get that on the stove, get that fired up. We can get the salmon fired up. That shouldn't take too long to cook. We'll put that on, I guess, just a large basic plate. Yeah, we'll just use a basic plate. We don't need a large one. Save a little money on the plate size, since we buy each and every one, whether we break it or not. I guess while that's cooking, we might as well clean up this mess I made on the floor with this bottle of sunflower oil. I don't think there's anyone that does like kitchen inspections, which is probably a good thing, because you know, this kitchen is very rarely in positive shape. And I can't even work the broom right, the mop or whatever. Get it in the corner there. There we go. Now I just gotta get rid of that broken glass before somebody steps on it. Namely me. Salmon fillet is ready to flip. Let's pop that in here. Please don't dump it on the floor. Please, oh please, oh please. And jackpot. No! Alright, again, I gotta fix the flipper floppy thingy. Chef extraordinaire right here. Okay, so... Well, now I have a problem. If I dump this, it's gonna... Yeah, it landed on the wrong side. Good times. Yep. This is just going fabulously. Perfect dish every time. Welcome to Shea Derp. And it's gonna do it again. Alright, hold on. Can I just pick this thing? I can pick it up now. That puts it properly in the pan. Now if I can get my flipper off the floor. Again, no one will taste the floor seasoning on that. It'll be fine. Grab this. Flip it carefully. There we go. Professional chef work every time. Salmon fillet is done. Please don't give me any heating mistakes on this thing. It seems to be like it's in good shape. It should be nice and hot. Let's get this all served up out of here. Worst prepared salmon dish ever. Lots of time. Alright. Ooh, almost 5 stars. Says, I mean, it looks like 5 stars down there on overall score, so I guess that's something. Guest complaints, too much sunflower oil, yeah, that was a tiny bit of that. And then heating mistakes in the potatoes. Really? They're boiled potatoes. Alright, whatever. New order, baked trout. Okay, this one's relatively easy. We did get 5 stars on this one before when we were preparing it for our food critic. What is wrong with my fridge? I think my fridge is getting ruined, which is weird because it just sits there. It's not like... You know, normally on the fridge, you don't really need a lot of repairs. Okay, so... See, it was with black pepper, thyme, and dill on this one. And it is 5 grams of each, so that's good. I almost ended up putting salt on that, which would not have been good. So black pepper, thyme, and dill. This needs to go on a baking sheet for like 90 seconds. We'll have one in the oven here conveniently enough. Is this thing dirty? I'm so worried about trying to dump this. Alright, I think I cleaned it out. Okay, let's pop this in the oven. 90 seconds is going to take, which is fairly straightforward, I guess. Put that in there, crank her on, ready to go. Okay, in the meantime, we need lemon quarters, which I already prepared, so I don't have to worry about that too much. We can grab just a basic plate. Pump that down here. Well, actually, this is no sense of actually putting the plate down. We can just grab them this way. Alright, we have our lemon quarters. Hopefully those weigh up to the right amount. It says the lemon quarters are specifically supposed to be like 20 grams each. 15 grams each, 23, 21. Alright, so it's not exact, but whatever. Close enough. Trout is done. Let's get that out of the oven. Hopefully there's no heating mistakes here this time. It does need horse... Alright, it needs horseradish. I'm really happy I got that perk that lets me pick stuff up hot, because... cutting board has seasoning on it, so I can't put that there. We'll put it right on the counter. Well, we need horseradish. How much horseradish does it take? 5 grams. Pump some of this on here. Alright, 5 grams of horseradish. We pretty much just need seasoning now. Please don't drop this on the floor when I try to do it. Oh, that's a precarious perch. Alright, so 6 grams of parsley. We have another herb here too. I got access to some oregano, and that has to do with the salmon or the tuna steak that I added as a new recipe. Pop that in there. Get that out of here. Boom! 5 stars. Pretty good considering the lemons weren't cut exactly right. Perfect across the board. Man, that's an easy one to knock out of the park. All right, we can get rid of this. Clean off the baking tray, I guess. And it didn't clean it. I threw it in the garbage again. How do you know when it has stuff on it? I mean... Alright, hold on. Baking tray. Maybe I should just buy extras of these things since I keep throwing them in the garbage can and you can't get them back. Pork chops with baked potatoes. Alright, this is one of our newer recipes. Okay, I probably should have chopped up some potatoes ahead of time for this. That would have been handy. Because we have to like chunks or whatever. Okay, we need pork chops, 200 grams, seasoned with salt, pepper, thyme. Add to pan, so we're doing pan frying on this again. Sunflower oil, pork chops. Did I clean out the sunflower oil, or am I going to be throwing the pan in the garbage? No, it says blend, so we definitely want to get rid of what's in here. Did it work? I think I did it. Pan. All right, perfect. Okay, so that's going to take sunflower oil again, I think. Yeah, sunflower. 30 milliliters of sunflower oil this time. Grab our brand new bottle since we, you know, disposed of the other one. 30 on the button. Perfect. Okay, pork chops. We might as well grab those and get them seasoned up on the cutting board. Oh, the cutting board's actually covered in seasoning, so let's get rid of that. That's all cleaned up. Bring on the pork chops. That's probably something I was doing wrong, actually, in the earlier days. I kept putting the food down on a board that already had seasoning on it. Nothing like trying to spread some salmonella and stuff. Okay, that's all seasoned up with salt, pepper, and thyme. It's ready for the pan. 90 seconds each side. Transfer to a plate hot, and then we need to work on potatoes. We get that ready. Let's dump out the nasty water that's in here. It's a little bit more obvious with the pots because they've actually got like a visible liquid in them. Okay, so potatoes, 300 grams. We need to cut that into 50-gram chunks. How much do the potatoes weigh? 150, I think, right? Yeah, so I need to chop these up into threes. Got to season them with salt too afterwards. Okay, and then what do they cook in? Transfer to baking tray. Oh, okay. So let's get these chopped, I suppose. 60-gram chunks. This is going to be tricky. Or, yeah. So cut it in 3, I suppose. I don't know if I portioned it right, but hopefully it's close enough. Put that down. The last time I made this dish, I forgot to salt the potatoes, which is just a crime. Potatoes must have salt. Okay, we'll transfer this to a pan. Wait a minute, I gotta salt first, because if I don't, it'll be all over the pan. Let's throw this down. Where's our salt? Okay. Salt the potato. How much salt do I need? 6 grams of salt. I'm thinking like 1 gram on each piece. Okay, I don't really know exactly how it decides when you've salted these things properly, but get those all in the pan. Thank you very much. These go in the oven. They need to cook for an indeterminate amount of time because I didn't actually read it. Oh, actually, that pork chop's got to be ready to flip. Put this down. Where's our flipper floppy jobby? Give me the spatula. Ah, I overcooked them a little bit. This is not going to be a perfect dish. Okay, pork chops are finished. We can just turn the stovetop off, and unfortunately, they don't cook any further, which is not really a good reflection of reality, but I'll take it because frankly, it's much more convenient. Potatoes are similarly done. We can grab this tray out of here. At least I hope they're done. Ah, potato on the floor again. I should just call this restaurant Floor Potato. Wait a minute. There's only 4 there. I dropped 2 of them. Alright, we got it. These potatoes are all ready. Pork chop goes on top. Please don't fall on the floor. You're already slightly overcooked. Let's not make it worse. Let me see. I don't think I need to garnish anything. Nope, we're ready to go. Get this into the pass. Ding ding, order up. Not bad. 4.5 stars. That's actually not bad. Considering I overcooked the pork chop, I'll take that. That's not really so awful. Baked potatoes. Too much salt this time. Well, that's just great. Technique of the pork chop. That's not surprising. Next order up is borscht. We have some left over from the other day, and fortunately, we can just reheat that. I mean, I can't tell how hot it is. Is it hot or is it not hot? If I send it out cold, I'm going to get complaints. I don't want to burn it. But I should be able to reheat it. Maybe I have to reheat it in the microwave. That'd be funny. I think it might be showing that it's overcooking a little bit. It's getting a little red around the outside. So let's grab this. We'll try and serve it up. Hopefully we'll be able to see what temperature it is when it's in the bowl. I need 300 milliliters of it. Ooh, I am lucky if I have maybe one serving here. And I poured too much, because that's what we do in this kitchen. We make a mess. Please tell me it's at least hot enough. I don't want to have to microwave this thing. I can't tell. I would have thought it would have told me the temperature there, but maybe there's like a perk or something I have to get that will tell me what the temperature is. Ah, serve it up. Hopefully they'll like it. Tell me it's good. 4 stars for a couple day-old borscht. I'll take it. Guest is pleased. What do they know? All right, we ended the day strong. We got some cooking points. Fame is 52 out of 70. Total income minus 74. Because I had to buy some stuff I accidentally threw in the garbage. Level up again. We have some new skills we can pick. Now, I probably should take cheaper repairs given how often I'm repairing things. But I'm going to go with the cheaper recipes perk again. I have 3 points I can spend. So that's going to take 2 of it. And then maybe we'll take cheaper repairs because I keep having to fix things. Serving salmon steak and boiled potatoes is our dish of the day. So that's good. We should get some potatoes ready. Well, actually, those boiled potatoes don't even need to be chopped. But if we happen to get the pork chop dish, chopping up those potatoes was kind of a pain. I'm going to make... how big is this colander? It only costs 10. You know what? I'm going to put potatoes in here. Why not? Grab 2 potatoes here. And we'll get enough for 1 order, basically. We'll chop that up during prep time, and then I don't have to deal with it later. Get an extra 100 XP points this time if at the end of the day we have more fame than we started. And we finally got the grilled tuna steak, our brand new dish. Tuna steak, 5 grams of salt, 5 grams of pepper. We need to cut lemon into slices, which I haven't done yet. Oh my gosh, I just got 2 orders. That's a first. Garnish with oregano twig. All right, so I need to slice lemons, and then the steak is relatively straightforward. Let's get the salmon steak ready, because that one's pretty straightforward. And then we'll get started on the tuna. All right, salmon steak is easy enough. We have the potatoes and the salmon ready. Let's pop those on and start paying attention to what's going on now with this new dish, the grilled tuna steak. So grill on 80 seconds on each side. So I'm assuming now, do they consider the grill this over here? Is this what they're going to call the grill? Grill party, everyone, or are they calling this flat top over here a grill? That's the griddle. So I'm going to assume they mean the actual grill. I need salt and pepper. I got to clean off the cutting board here, though. It's got stuff on it. All right. For the first time, I actually seasoned something and didn't get anything on the cutting board. But let's just spend 40 extra on a cutting board because we like throwing money in the garbage can. 5 grams of salt and pepper. That's easy enough. Simple seasoning. Okay, that's all seasoned up and ready to go. How's this doing? Salmon fillet is ready to flip. That took a little bit longer to get the tuna ready than I thought it was going to. Boom! Perfect flip. It's like magic. What are the potatoes doing over here? Potatoes aren't bad either. Let's get a plate ready so I have that handy. This one we can just do with a basic plate. Should be fine for the amount of stuff we're putting on it. That can hang out over here. Okay. Tuna. 80 seconds on each side. We need lemon slices, so nothing fancy that way. Let's throw this on the grill. Get that started. I'd like to set the timers and stuff, but it takes too long. This one should be good. It's not going to be awesome, but it should be fine. Boom, 5 stars. That's pretty good. Not enough sunflower oil. I used exactly 10, exactly what the recipe called for. So, just goes to show you the customer doesn't really know what they want. New order for borscht. I don't have any of that left over, so we can't just use leftover borscht anymore. Which kind of sucks. Oh, there's bowls over here. Tuna's grilled and ready to flip. Please don't drop it on the floor. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Put that down here. Okay, we are going to need lemon slices, which I did not prepare in advance. I got stuff ready for pork chops, and it looks like we're probably not even gonna get an order of them this time. Lemon. I feel like stuff like the borscht is something I should really prepare at the start of the day because, frankly, it's kind of a nuisance to make it on the fly. It's so a whole lot easier just to reheat it and serve it. Okay, I need this cut into 4 slices, I guess. Hopefully that's accurate enough. If not, too bad. Tuna's getting close to being done. 2 minutes left on that order to get it out, so we'll focus on this one. This was large plate, basic plate. Grill 80 seconds each side, transfer to a plate hot, add on the lemons, blah, 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 blah. We need 80 grams, that's 1 full lemon, and then some oregano twigs, 8 grams of oregano twigs. Tuna steak is done. Okay, we need these fancy lemons on here. Hopefully I can put these on without it dumping them all on the floor. Perfect. Ooh, close. Almost dropped one. 8 grams of rosemary here. Or oregano, rather. So just 2 of these twigs. Look at that. Looking fancy. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. I'm sure it fell off on the floor, but I can't see where. I'm gonna have to grab another one. 35 seconds. Ding, ding. Tell me what we got here. Boom. 5 stars. Excellent. Not bad for our first time. Doesn't look anything like it does in the picture, but... Perfect flavors, lemon slices, bad cutting technique. I mean, honestly, it's a little hard to get the exactness that they want when we're just toying around with a video game. Okay, we've got like 4.5 minutes to get this ready, so I'm going to slap together some of the ingredients. Big pot, we don't need this anymore. We're going to empty it. This is going to require chicken stock, so we might as well just do that right on the stove. That we don't have to move it afterwards. All right, apparently we are all out of chicken stock. I got to buy more. Was it 1,000 milliliters we needed? Yeah, so 1 liter of it. There's no more chicken stock in the fridge, even. Okay, so we poured in... How much did we pour in here? 246, so we need 754 to finish this out. Because it doesn't combine it together, it shows it as 2 separate pours, which is just great. I overpoured it. Not by a lot, but just a little bit. I'm going to grab this pot so we can grab the other ingredients. I'm going to try chopping it up. Someone recommended chopping up all the pieces the way you would when you're actually cooking, which I guess makes sense. Hurry up, 58 seconds. This is definitely taking too long. It goes to show you, and another order came in. That's great. It goes to show you that if I'm going to be serving up borscht and I'm going to be trying to chop it up, I should probably make a point of doing this a little bit differently. I need to clean off this cutting board. I have too much stuff on it. I should try to do all the borscht stuff in the prep phase, because frankly, making soup to order like this is just ridiculous. Okay, so we have a mixture. I don't know what it counts for, but let's get that cooking. After that, I need to pour in... No. I thought I was going to need chicken stock. So we have parsley, root, carrot, onion, beet... Salt and pepper I didn't do yet. I should probably do that. 20 of each. This borscht is going all bad. Alright, trout. The trout is relatively straightforward. The cutting board is clean. I don't need to throw it out. Let's not do that. I'll get the trout going while the borscht is cooking. Yeah, making borscht to order is definitely not the way to go. I definitely need some of that prepped up because it's so easy just to serve it up. How's everything cooking in here? I can't really tell. The onion is overcooked. It takes like no time for the onion to cook. I don't get it. There's something I'm missing about how to prepare this because I keep overcooking parts of it. Maybe I need to throw the onion in later so that it doesn't cook as fast. I don't know. Trout, black pepper, thyme, and dill for the trout. I've got a variety of stuff overcooking in this pot now. The soup is done. It's you know, it is what it is. It's super late. It's overcooked. It's gonna be just garbage. But that's okay. I'm sure they'll still probably not... Well, they're not going to love it. Who am I kidding? Take your borscht and like it. Cancelled! Oh, you're a jerk. Alright. You know what? Forget you then. This is going right in the garbage. That's just... Wow! All that work for nothing. Now the trout's going to go over. Give me the trout on here. Oh, so bad. Get that in there. Jeez. Fortunately, I have the lemons chopped up for that, so that shouldn't take too much. I had the potatoes chopped up for this, which is good also, but it needs to go in the oven. I'm going to need another pan. Another big tray. Thank you very much. Let's get our potatoes on here. I'm running out of counter space here. Okay, this needs like 6 grams of salt on it. I don't know that it cares whether I spread the salt out, so I'm going to try and just put the salt on one piece of it and see what happens. It's not how you would normally do it, but I don't, you know, at this point I just don't care. We need to get this order done. Get this day finished. Nope, I don't want that. Trout's going to need horseradish on it after we pull it out. Okay, and we're going to need a fry pan with, I think it's 30 milliliters, and it's got a blend in it, so we need to dump that. We'll need 30 milliliters of sunflower oil in this here. Always over. All right, 31. Pork chop we're going to need. Let's grab one of those out. I think this order is going to go over. Get that on our... Well, you know what? Let's put it on the countertop for now, because I think the cutting board might have stuff on it. Trout is finished. Grab the trout. Oh, no, it's overtime. Everything's going over this time. That borscht just threw me off. And they canceled the order of all things. Okay, this needs horseradish on it. How much horseradish? How much horseradish? Give me the horseradish. Ding, your order's up. It's not, it's late. You know, it's not going to be good, but it's there. It's already better than the borscht. Still got 4 stars. It was prepared perfectly. It just wasn't prepared on time. You know, just kind of a problem. Cutting board does have ingredients on it, so let's dump that off. Okay. I think we need salt, pepper, and thyme on the pork chop anyway. Pork chop. What do we got? 4 grams of salt. We need 4 grams of pepper and 6 grams of thyme. Just realized I forgot about the potatoes in the oven. Ooh, I had actually left the door open, so they were stopped. Hooray! I totally planned that. It felt like the pork chops took forever to cook, but they're finally done. We are over time on these, which is going to kick us in the pants. Hopefully they're prepared well. Because if they're not, it's too late to fix it now. 1:50 over, like, good lord. It's like 2 or 3 dishes we missed. Well, actually, we missed the borscht altogether. How's our fame going to treat this day? I mean, we're at 69 out of 70 fame, but what's going to happen when the day ends? Flavors, not enough salt on the potatoes. I mean, at least the pork chop was perfect. Timing was awful. 0 stars for time realization. Ay, ay, ay. That was the last order of the day. When you're done, prepare for tomorrow. That was hands down our worst day so far. Now that we're getting multiple orders, that prep time in the morning is going to be super important. So I'm thinking I'm going to want one of 2 skills in our next upgrade. I'm either going to want to be able to... Let's get rid of this thing. This turned out awful. Whether I'm going to want some additional prep time, or I'm going to want the skill that slows down time when I'm cutting things, because that seems to be an opportunity as well. So I'm thinking probably one of those 2. Let's. This baking tray's got horseradish on it. It's got to get cleaned off. That can go here. This baking tray probably has salt on it. Nope, it's clean. Look at that, we got it all on the potatoes. Who knew? Day's done. Things are cleaned up. I'm going to do some repairs. This is going to cost me money, unfortunately. It's a good thing we have a little bit of extra cash on hand because, you know, frankly, I kind of messed up a few items here. Let's fix a few of these. Fix our stove, fix our fridge. Day 6, we ended up with 69 points. That meant it let us actually meet this for 100 XP bonus. It was an expensive day, but we still managed to turn a profit today instead of actually losing money. We finished 5 of the orders. Didn't get the borscht done, but we're definitely going to need some prep time to get one of those ahead of time. Oh, I didn't quite level up, so I can't get a new perk. When we come back the next time, we'll make a point of doing a little bit more prep work ahead of time, so hopefully I can keep up with those dishes. I knew we were going to start to get multiples, and now that we're starting to get 2 orders at a time, that's going to require us to have things in order. All the chopping and stuff I need to get done ahead of time, and definitely we need like soup and borscht pre-made, so I don't have to mess around with trying to make those in the moment. But thanks everyone for checking out the video. If you don't currently subscribe to the channel, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. I'm as always CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.